This screencast is to show you how to sign up for, create an account, log in, and access and navigate MyHaikuClass. We're going to use MyHaikuClass in place of School Loop's course management system. I'll explain what I mean by that. School Loop is very good for a couple of things in my opinion. It's excellent for grades, so we'll continue to use it for grades. I know that everyone's used to that and I wouldn't change that on you. School Loop's good for communicating through emails, their loop mail feature, so we can continue to use the loop mail feature. And it's also good for building a school website. What it's not very good for is the course management, course tools that we've been using, where you go and you see what the assignments are and you find handouts and you get descriptions of the assignments. So I found another website called MyHaikuClass that I'd like to try to use instead. I know it'll take a little bit of time to learn how to use MyHaikuClass, but it's very simple to learn and it gives us more flexibility in terms of what I can put on the website. It also allows us to distinguish between our class and my period 3 senior class, so that if we're doing different things on different days, it's much easier for you to find information that's relevant to your class period, instead of getting distracted by period 3 assignments. We'll all end up doing the same work by the end of the semester, but we might be doing it at different times. Alright, that said, we're going to start by going to School Loop, which we'll still sort of use as our home base, because everybody can get into School Loop. It's easy for me to get you into School Loop, and once we've got you into School Loop, you can find the link to MyHaikuClass. So we're going to go to Course Content, and you're going to go to the bulletin board, which I think is the first thing that pops up on your account. Another beautiful thing about MyHaikuClass is I can log in as a student. So I'm actually going to log in as a student for this screencast, and you'll be able to see exactly the same layout that you will see as a student. Whereas on School Loop, I can only log in as a teacher, and so I can't show you what you're going to see as a student. Okay, so you're going to find this link to sign up for MyHaikuClass. You're going to click this link, and it's going to take you here. Now you should have an invitation code on the piece of paper that I just gave you when you came in. You're going to enter that and click next. Then since you probably don't have an account, you might have an account if you have another teacher who uses MyHaikuClass, but I believe Mr. Lewis is the only teacher who does. So if you have had Mr. Lewis as a teacher, you might be able to just sign in with your username and password. Chances are you're going to need to register. Now, I created this account. This is demo as in demonstration, and 6.1 because it's period 6 and it's the second demo account I created. I'm going to give myself a username. We'll say demo 6.1 and a password. Let's see if that works. Agree to the terms of service. And let's see, it likes my password and username. If you have trouble with your password and username, try adding a number at the end of your username in case you have a name that might already be taken. And so here we are. We're on the main page. So you see that over here, this is the navigation. This takes you to all the different pages in MyHaikuClass, and that's what I'm going to show you right now, what the different pages do. So you can see that we've got the main page, and then we've got 3 other pages visible here. The main page gives you some links that you might want to have, like KidBlog, and it shows you what's coming up. So here are the things that are due today. Here are the things that are going to be due next week. And then it shows you when the grading period's end. As the year goes on, there will of course be more things added to this calendar. And then if you go to, let's go to bring a text you like to class. That's one unit we're working on right now. And notice that there are more pages that pop up. So we've got bring a text you like, assignments and lessons, April 13th through 17th. So the idea here is everything that we're doing in class. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm still on the main page. So let me show you what's happening on the main page. The main page gives you the assignments for this unit, just for this unit. Everything else that's not listed here you should keep in your notebook. And then there's handouts. So if you need to look at the handouts and you don't have them in front of you, here's a file where you can download the handouts, and it'll bring up the handouts for the class. Get back to Google Chrome. Okay, now we can click on Bring a Text You Like Assignments and Lessons April 13th through 17th. And that gives us the work that we're doing in class this week. You can see here's what we did on Tuesday. Here's what we're doing today. It's got the exit slip and tells you what you'll need to do. If you go to this page, April 20th through 24th, it says lesson details coming soon. So what I'm going to do is each week, I will, before the week starts, I'll add the week's work on the page. So then, you can see it set up by week. So that way it's easy for you to find, hey, what's going on this week? I'm just going to click on the subpage for this week. If we click on book groups, you'll see we've got a similar setup. We've got downloads. Here are the handouts. Here are the assignments for book groups, only for book groups. And then here's just an overview of book groups and what you'll be doing in the project or in the unit. We click here, we've got assignments for this week. It's pretty straightforward. There's actually nothing due this week. You just need to make sure that you finish reading your pages for the meeting with your group on Monday. Here we've got details coming soon. I'm going to add that before Monday, and you'll be able to see next week's work before you come to class next week. Finally, we've got a page for portfolio, because that's the other thing that we're working on. And the portfolio is an ongoing unit. And what I've done here is I've put portfolio lessons and assignments for this week, and it was the goal setting that we did the other day for the notebooks. So we've got the same kind of setup here. And it looks like I have not yet set up the handouts for this page, so I'm going to go ahead and do that as soon as I finish the screencast, and you'll see it by the time you log in. And it looks like I also didn't publish next week's page, so I'm going to go back and I'll fix those things, and you'll see the setup for next week's portfolio lessons when you log in today in class. But this is the basic setup. You've got a main page. You've got main page with some links and upcoming due dates for the class. And you've got a main page for each unit that has downloads and all the assignments for the unit. And then each unit is broken down week by week so you can see what it is that we're doing. So you'll want to make sure that you check each unit week by week. Now, this is a brand new system for me, so if you have suggestions about how to improve the organization so that it makes more sense, if there's something that would work better for you, please let me know. If it would make more sense to have all of the assignments for the week in one place rather than broken down by unit, then we could try that out. There's lots of possibilities, and I'm open to suggestion. I want to make it easier for you to find information for our class. Of course, if you have questions about this, you can contact me through School Loop Mail, or through Gmail, or just talk to me during class or after class. And I hope this works out a little bit better for us than the old School Loop course management system.